So I'd like to thank Jeff for letting me play here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to thank Steve for putting the bug in his ear. And I'd like to thank my good buddy Mike Jarvis. Mike and I grew up together a block apart, so I'm not here because I'm good. I'm here because I'm friends with all these people. So hey,
You're honest.
yeah, I'm honest. I've always been infatuated with the guitars, and I have tons of them, and they're all cheap. And this first song is called Cheap Guitars.
Right.
I love my wife and I love my kids, my mom and dad and some of my friends. But there's one thing that never got me too far. I love playing these cheap guitars. Well, the first one I had a long time ago never stayed in tune, and the neck it was bowed. But I drug the thing around, played it all the time, thought it was great, but it wasn't worth a dime. I love cheap guitars. I love cheap guitars. Well, when I was 14, I went to high school, rockin' and rollin', Lord, I thought I was cool. Me and some buddies, we started up a band, we practiced all the time, but we wasn't worth a damn. Now I'm all grown up and I still play guitar, play it down at church or in some little bar. I'm writing these songs, 3 chords and a rhyme. They ain't real great, but I have a good time. Hey, I love cheap guitars. I love cheap guitars. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. All right. This next song is, I lost my dad to cancer a while back, a few years ago, and my dad was the greatest fisherman ever. That's what he loved to do. So he and I and the neighbor down the street, neighbor's name was John. So this song is about what we used to enjoy doing, and it's called Me, Dad, and John. Whoops. When it's hot in the summertime, there's just one place to go. So you jump in the truck, grab some soda pop and fishing poles, and head out west to a place that we call Grand. You catch a big catfish so we can grease up the frying pan. And if they're looking for us, hey mama, tell them we're gone. Yeah, we're down on the lake, just me, Dad, and John. We got a pontoon boat and you know it sure feels fine to get a big old fish on the end of my fishing line. We got Hank Williams Jr. playing on the radio. If this ain't heaven, it's the closest place that I know. And if they're looking for us, hey mama, tell them we're gone. Yeah, we're down on the lake, just me, Dad, and John. Well, if the fishing's good, you know we just might fish all night. Yeah, we laugh a lot, telling stories till morning light. And when it's time to go, you know we'll be back again, just to have some fun and just to watch that fishing pole bend. And if they're looking for us, hey mama, tell them we're gone. Yeah, we're down on the lake, just me, Dad, and John. And if they're looking for us, hey mama, tell them them are gone. Yeah, we're down on the lake, just me, Dad, and John. Yeah, we're down on the lake, just me, Dad, and John. Thank you. Everybody here got kids?
Yeah.
Everybody's a mom or a dad or a grandpa or aunt or uncle or something like that? All right, I love it. I have a stepson that's a little bit over 30. He lives down towards Seneca. I have a daughter that's, she's going to be 25, ain't that right?
No. 24.
That last song?
24.
So much.
Well, thank you. Wow. I didn't have to put a tip bucket out, man.
Keep playing like that, I'll be back.
All right, thank you, brother. Wow. I lost my train of thought.
Sam's next.
Kids.
She's 24 though.
She's, huh?
She'll be 24.
She'll be 24. Isn't that what I said?
That's what you said, Rob.
That's what I said, yeah. And I have a son, he's 21. I know he's 21 because I don't have to buy his beer or chewing tobacco anymore. So, but in the backyard of my folks' house, there was this big pile of dirt. And that was their favorite place to play. So, hey, I got to write a song about it. It's called Dirt. Dirt is fun to play in. Dirt is really neat. And when it rains, it turns to mud, and I squish it with my feet. Oh, I like to play out in the backyard. It's my favorite place to be. There's rocks and sticks and a big dirt pile my grandpa put there for me. Sometimes I dig for treasure. Sometimes might build me a road. Sometimes I find me a brand new friend, a bug, a worm, or a toad. And dirt is fun to play in. Dirt is really neat. And when it rains, it turns to mud, and I squish it with my feet. Oh, dirt makes smoke if you throw it way up high in the air. Grandma don't like it when I do that, but Grandpa, he don't care. Now my sister, she likes to make mud pies. She asked me once if I would. So I took me a big old bite. Sure didn't taste very good. But dirt is fun to play in. Dirt is really neat. And when it rains, it turns to mud, and I squish it with my feet. Yeah, when it rains, it turns to mud, and I squish it with my feet. Thank you. If you can't tell, all these songs are true. I am not a fiction writer.
He's in your way again. I am so sorry. I'll talk to him.
When my kids are real little and we go to town, I always kind of, you know, I make them mind and get on to them and stuff, but it's hard being little. You know, you when you're little, you know, you do the best you can to make mom and dad happy, but you want to be happy too. So this song is called It's Hard Being Little. When your mommy gets mad and she has a mean face, 'cause your toys are scattered all over the place, and your Kool-Aid's all gone and you can't have no more, 'cause it slipped and spilled on the living room floor. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, no matter what you do. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, but Jesus will always love you. It's not always fun to go to Walmart, 'cause you don't really like to ride in the cart. But you try to be good, I know that you try, but you get tired and cranky and you sit there and cry. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, no matter what you do. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, but Jesus will always love you. When you wanna watch cartoons but your daddy says no, 'cause he wants to watch some really dumb show, so you go to your room to play with some toys. You're in trouble again, 'cause you make too much noise. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, no matter what you do. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, but Jesus will always love you. It's hard being little, it's hard being little, but Jesus will always love you. All these nice songs and things, you know, about my kids and this and that. I've not always been a real nice guy. Like most people, I have an ex-wife. And when when she and I got a divorce, I was a mess. I let my hair grow long, let my beard grow long, and I drank a lot. I still like to drink beer, huh? Well, I was worse than that. So I come home one night from partying, you know, being out running around. I don't know if everybody drinks or not, but you get home sometimes and you just didn't have a good time. You're not drunk, you're not hungover, you're just kind of there. And I thought, well, I can't go to sleep, so I'll write me a song. And I didn't know what to write about, so, and when you go to play someplace, if you're in a band, there's a thing called isn't that a rider? A hospitality rider, okay. And that means what you want backstage. So this is what I wanted backstage. It's the cheapest beer you can find. It's called Milwaukee's Best. So, I told Jeff, I said, it's hard to find now. I think they quit making it. And he said, well, I'll find some. He found some.
And he did, yeah.
So, he said, oh, I said, you don't have to get that. He said, oh, it'll be a good prop. So, this one I'd like to dedicate to Mr. Dylan Jordan, the sound guy back there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His dad and I used to be
Thank you.
best friends.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, his dad passed away. So, this song is called the Milwaukee's Best Blues. I got to get down, go round Milwaukee's best blues. I got the worst case I ever had, Milwaukee's best blues. Well, it's cheap and it's cold, and I hope it don't happen to you. Well, my woman, she left me everybody knows. I said my woman, she done left me. I guess that's the way it goes. She didn't like my guitar, she didn't like my cowboy clothes. Well, take me back to the country where I can move around. You take me back to the country, the blues and rock and hillbilly sound. You let me sing my song until they put me in the ground. I got to get down, go round Milwaukee's best blues. I got the worst case I ever had, Milwaukee's best blues. Well, it's cheap and it's cold, and I hope it don't happen to you. Oh, hear me, Jesus, Jesus, please hear what I say. I said, now listen to me, Jesus, I'm on my knees and I pray. Lord, I know I'm a sinner, forgive me on Judgment Day. Lord, I need me a woman who can set me free. I said I need me a woman who'll let me be. And just what I am, a woman who'll love only me. I got to get down, go round Milwaukee's best blues. I got the worst case I ever had, Milwaukee's best blues. Well, it's cheap and it's cold, and I hope it don't happen to you. I said it's cheap and it's cold, and I hope it don't happen to you. Thank you. So I went through all that stuff, running around bars and drinking, what have you, looking for another woman. So I spent a lot of money, a lot of time going to bars and running around, but all I had to do was look across the aisle from where I worked, and there she was. And I'd never in a million years thought she would go out with me, but she did, and we got married. So we got married on April Fool's Day because we'd both been married before, and we figured if we was foolish enough to do it again, we might as well get married on April Fool's Day. And I can remember our wedding anniversary real easy.
Good idea, Rob.
So I wanted to write her a song to sing. We got married in Eureka Springs, and then we came home and had a reception. And I wanted to write a song to sing for her, and I thought, man, what can I say to tell this girl how I feel about her? So, I love you more than words can say, and that's the name of this one. I never thought in a million years I would find someone like you. The sweetest thing I've ever seen, you turn my gray skies into blue. I'm mesmerized, a bit surprised you want to spend your life with me. But life is a dance. Give me the chance, I'll be the best that I can be. More than words can say, more than words can say. You wonder how much I love you more than words can say. eagle flies high in the sky, and the bear grows big and strong. So our love is wild and free, and we can handle whatever goes wrong. Our love will last, so let's forget the past as we begin our lives brand new. From this very day till we're old and gray, Melinda, I'll always love you. More than words can say, more than words can say. You wonder how much I love you more than words can say. You wonder how much I love you more than words can say. Appreciate that.
Is she here?
Yeah. Yeah. Stand up, Mom. Okay. Now we're going to quit being serious. This next song is one of the newer songs I wrote, and it's about a place that's near and dear to my heart. And I'm sure you've all been there, and I'm sure you've all got one in your small towns. Well, I ain't never been much for going into town. Running around and shopping, he always gets me down. But there's a place just down the road, about a mile or so, where I do my shopping, 'cause I ain't got far to go. They got food and chewing tobacco, pantyhose and more, anything that you might want at the Dollar General store. Well, there's toilet paper and laundry soap, about anything that cleans, hamburger helper and tater chips and cans of pork and beans. They got greeting cards for all occasions, they even got an aisle of toys, soda pop and candy for all the girls and boys. They got food and chewing tobacco, pantyhose and more, anything that you might want at the Dollar General store. So if you need some bug spray or Drano for the sink, beef jerky or a moon pie or a Monster energy drink, take my advice and you will find just what you're looking for down the road a couple blocks at the Dollar General store. They got food and chewing tobacco, pantyhose and more, yeah, anything that you might want at the Dollar General store. They got food and chewing tobacco, pantyhose and more, yeah, anything that you might want at the Dollar General store. Thank you all. Where's Jeff? How we doing on time? I'm always supposed to play 25 or 30 minutes.
Keep going.
Keep going. Okay, I'm going to play a few songs that influenced me. Where you been? Come over and play, and then I don't see you.
Rob, I was in the bathroom.
Did everything come out all right? Okay. I've always been infatuated with the Robert Johnson story. If you don't know about Robert Johnson, he went down to Crossroads near Clarksdale, Mississippi, and my wife and I went to Clarksdale, and I had a ball. And so this one's called Crossroads Blues. I went down to the crossroads ask the Lord above for mercy, help me if you please. Down at the crossroads, tried to fake it right. Down at the crossroads, tried to fake it right. Nobody seemed to know me, everybody passed me by. Run, you can run, tell my friend poor Willie Brown. Yeah, run, you can run, tell my friend poor Willie Brown. I'm standing at the crossroads, believe I'm sinking down. Thank you.
Pork chop up here just sent another $20 up.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. How about Rob? If you make a lot of noise, I think he'll play one more. And if we make a ton of noise, I think Rachel's going to come join him on one.
He was like goading you guys into just getting louder and louder. I didn't know.
That is an amazing transition right there. Good job. Good job.
Hey, how you got all that hair in that little band?
Oh, well, you know, it folds up pretty small.
I told you she'd look a lot better after you all had to look at me. Look at all that shiny
I don't know
stuff.
what you're talking about. I haven't done anything since you saw me earlier.
Oh, yeah, right.
Rachel and Crystal Gale. Awesome.
Well, her hair is down to her ankle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I shouldn't do that. It gets tangled up in my dress.
Oh, did you need this tuner?
Huh?
Did you need that?
Well, actually, no, because I've got to plug in anyway, so I'm just going to grab that thing right here. I guess I've got to turn one of the amps on, too. I didn't think about that. Well, I need to turn it down pretty.
Rachel, you're sure looking pretty tonight.
Hey, thank you. I dressed up just for y'all.
You didn't tell me that.
I know, you know you've got a good pair of shoes on. There's not one hole in them.
Come on, Rob.
Okay, well, how is my volume right here? Is that good or bad?
Is that good or bad?
I'm gonna go stand over here so I'm not like standing.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
I'm gonna have to carry this over there. Okay.
Everybody knows this song. If you've ever watched the Andy Griffith show, Andy Griffith show, you know this song. That's hard to say. Say it again. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, baby. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down the crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Yonder come a man with a pack on his back, honey. Yonder come a man with a pack on his back, babe. Yonder come a man with a pack on his back. Top more crawdads than he can pack, honey. Baby mine. Larry. What you you gonna do when the creek runs dry, honey? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when the creek runs dry? Gonna sit on the bank, cry, 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 honey. Baby mine. Say it again. Yeah, you get a line out, get a pole, honey. You get a line out, get a pole, babe. You get a line out, get a pole. We'll go down the crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Impromptu. Thank you all very much. If you would like one of my CDs or t-shirts, they're out there outside the back door. Thank you all very much for being so nice to me.